Yo Brawlers, this is your man, Glass Chin, and you're watching Glass Chin's Boxing. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Yo Brawlers, wow, there is an old saying in heavyweight boxing that power is the last thing to go. The 43-year-old Lucas Browne proved that on Sunday with his first round destruction of Junior Farr. Browne slipped Farr's jab and landed a peach of an overhand right. Farr hit the canvas hard and landed awkwardly on his shoulder. How the ref didn't stop it there and then I will never know. Farr looked like he was having a seizure while trying to get back to his feet. He then looked like a baby deer learning to walk, trying to follow the ref's instruction. He tried his hardest to circle the ring and hold on to Browne. But Browne landed another big right hand that appeared to be on the back of the head to be fair, but the ref waved the fight off, and that was all she wrote. Great win by Browne at this stage of his career. As they say, there's life in the old dog yet. Browne's days in big fights seem to be numbered, when he himself was knocked out by rugby player Paul Gallen back in April last year. I was surprised when this fight was announced and, to be honest, didn't see anything other than a routine win by Farr. I would even go as far to say that I see this as a cherry pick by Farr, but to be fair, Browne had his own script. He is now back in the frame for a big fight and a big payday. I really didn't see this happening, Brawlers. Farr seemed to have a quality chin against Joseph Parker and was soaking up Parker's body shots for fun. Maybe it was just one of them 1 in a million equilibrium shots, a bit like David Price against Tony Thompson. Whatever the reason, Brawlers, Browne deserved the win, and he still seems hungry for big fights even at the age of 43. Oddly enough, even before this fight, the WBA ranked Browne back in their top 15 for June, which seemed laughable last week. The WBA have been making some odd rankings in the last few years, but I guess this win does cement Browne back in their top 15. He's an ex-regular champ as well, so we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He never lost his belt in the ring either, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets matched with the winner of Trevor Bryan and Daniel Dubois. I will be doing a prediction video on that fight tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that one, Brawlers. Whoever wins that fight will likely get a voluntary before they fight the gold champion Robert Helenius, so Lucas Browne could be a good, safe option for either man. Don King doesn't seem to want to put Bryan anywhere near a genuine top 10 fighter, and Triple D at 24 still has a lot of time to develop. Warren pushed him to fight Joe Joyce too early. We will learn a lot more about where he's at now on Saturday night when he challenges for the WBA regular title. Where does Junior Farr go from here, Brawlers? I'm really not sure, but one thing is for sure, he needs to fight more regularly. Sitting out the ring for 16 months after the Parker fight didn't do him any favours here. The knockout was unexpected, but he looked ring rusty and wasn't throwing the jab with any kind of authority or confidence as Lucas Browne stalked him and walked him down. The 6-foot Mike Tyson wannabe, Hemi Ohio, fought on the same card, beating Christian Tizoye, who retired after the first round with an arm injury. That's a fight that could be made and could make sense. Ohio, who's 31 and has been a pro for 9 years, has been looking for a big step up for some time now. He's 19-0 with 14 knockouts. That's a great little domestic fight that a week ago you would have to have made Farr the big heavy favourite. I'm not sure why Ohio didn't get any real screen time with his fight just playing in the background on ESPN while the commentators chatted in field time. I like Ohio and I made a video some time ago about how I'd love to see him fight George Arias. Ohio was always fun to watch with his fast front foot pressure style. He's nicknamed the Heat for a reason. It's a shame he didn't get more screen time. Being on such a big show should have got him some much needed exposure to the bigger international markets. Make no mistakes, Brawlers, that man can fight. As for Lucas Browne, he should have a stay busy fight, but he shouldn't risk his position against anyone dangerous unless there's a big payday involved. He was due to fight Otto Wallin back in 2020, but COVID got in the way. That's a fight that could possibly be revisited. Wallin doesn't seem to be able to lock in a big fight, and although Wallin would be a favourite, he isn't a concussive puncher. The fight likely will go into the later rounds, so Browne will always be dangerous while it lasts. A fight with fellow Aussie Dempsey McLean could be the way to go now that Matchroom is expanding into Australia. McLean last fought on the Lawrence Okoli undercard at the O2, so maybe Hearn could make McLean versus Browne. What's your thoughts, Brawlers? What do you think Browne's next move should be? Should he sit on his number 15 WBA ranking and hope to get picked out as a voluntary by Trevor Bryan or Triple D? Should he call out some big names and roll the dice one more time? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Brawlers, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.